And I'm back with another trading video. And today I have something I just recently discovered, and I wanted to share it with you people in the YouTube streets. Okay, we're on the platform Pocket Option and trading OTC pairs, as you see on the top. Basically, in order to get them set up, what we want to do is first thing we want to do is we're going to set our candles to regular candles, 5 minute time frame for the candles. So each candle is 5 minutes. And we also want our trade time to be 5 minutes. So our trade expiry to be 5 minutes. And so in order to get all these currency pairs to analyze, we just kind of go in here, go into our currencies and click off all the all these these OTC currencies as we're trading on the weekend. Those are the only pairs that are available. And also we just want to trade the high percentage OTC pairs. So I'm gonna take off anything that's under, I guess there's a couple of ones that are really low return, like 56. We don't want that. We don't want Aussie dollar JPY because they're giving you some low returns. All right, let's see what else. Okay, so I think that's basically it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, so your chart should look like this. And what we're gonna be doing is something you've never seen before. We're going to be trading on gaps. And what I mean by gaps is slight gaps between each of the candles. That's what, like over here, for instance. You see there's a gap between this candle here and here. When you see the gap, we're going to trade in the direction of the candle. Like here, we would take a down trade. So I'm going to show you an example. We're going to sort of scour through all these currency pairs and look for gaps. Okay, this is not really. Let's see. Nothing. Let's just go through. This could be a gap. Yeah, it looks like a gap here. Let's see what happens. Okay. Anyway, all right. Um, I'm gonna come up with an example in a minute here. Once we see one of these gaps, will be more recognizable. And go back. The hard part is finding those gaps that just open. Like here, no, there's not a gap here. Uh, Nothing there. Okay, here we go. We got a gap right here. So we take a quick down trade. Okay, you see that? There's that little gap in between this candle and this candle. Once we see that gap, we take a trade in that direction. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video and wait for the trade to expire. In about 30 seconds before the trade expires, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna check the results of the trade. Be right back. Okay, I wanted to come back real quick just to make sure people, you can see that slightest little gap. Sometimes they're wider Sometimes they're not as wide, but the gap is right there. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video until the trade is about to expire. Okay, so I'm back with about 8 seconds left in the trade, and 3 seconds, and boom. Okay, we won that trade. Okay, so let's continue looking for gaps. Um, oh, here's another gap. See that? There's another gap. Okay, so I just took a trade on that gap. And so again, we're looking for these particular gaps. Like in this pair, see, there are no gaps here. You don't see gaps, but once you come, you can't really see the gap behind the number there, but it was there. Um, and so I'm gonna pause the video. We got 4.5 minutes left. We took a 5-minute trade on Euro Swiss franc. These OTC pairs on pocket option. So let me pause the video again, and in about 30, when the trade is about to expire, we'll get back and look at the results. Okay, so I came back to show you, look, another gap developed. I traded on this gap and another gap developed. I could have taken a trade. Soon as that gap developed, I could have taken a trade, but I didn't because I wanted everyone to see the results of this trade, which is going to end in about 1 second here. And we close in another winner. Okay? So that's what we're doing. So let's continue to look for more gaps. Okay, here's a gap right there. Okay. And the trade just opened up. All right, so you see there's a slight gap there. So we finally caught a gap on the Australian dollar, the Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. And I took the trade. So once again, I'm going to pause the video and wait for the results. Okay, we have 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, another winner. Okay, so I'm gonna close out this video, but I'm going to continue to explore this strategy. I'll probably make another video uh, about this gap strategy. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, comment on the gap strategy, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Make Money Forex. Thanks for watching.